Happy Sunday. Let's start there. Happy Sunday to everyone out there. First off, start off by saying happy Super Bowl day. Honestly, I'm not a fan of football like I am basketball. I actually have a old jersey on. This player retired, number 87. I'm gonna show y'all the back. He retired, y'all, big time. The fact is that they don't even play. Like, my city Packers didn't even make it to the actual Super Bowl, and I'm still wearing it. So I'm just trying to support no matter what. You ride for your team, your city, no matter what, even if they not playing. So I just wanted to support a little bit and just let y'all know that I do own a jersey, but it's old. But yeah, it's nice. Anywho, let's get into a topic. That's mainly why I wanted to come on here, to get into a topic. Y'all know every Sunday I come with topics, right? So let's get into it. We're gonna start with what makes you independent. Like, what is the definition of being independent? Okay, being independent is basically when you hold your own weight. And what I mean by hold your own weight, as in being independent, as a man or a woman, you should be able to provide for yourself. Okay? Things that make me independent. Paying bills. No matter what, paying bills. Like, you have to make sure you working and you're stable to where you can afford the things that you have in life. You gotta have structure. What I mean by structure, you gotta have balance. Being independent is something that everyone should learn how to do. Even if you are married or even if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, okay? You still have to be having that mindset of being independent, because you just never know if a man may walk out your life or a woman may walk out your life. You got to make sure you secure yourself. Make sure you got money in the bank for whenever something like that may happen, because you just never know. So what's the main thing that makes us independent, right? Simple, what Boosie said. She got her own house, she got her own car, 2 jobs, work hard, she a bad bra. No, for real. I'm gonna break it down to y'all how it is and how it really works being independent, okay? So being independent is not easy. What I mean by it's not easy, like, it comes with factors. You have to be strong-minded, and you gotta know how to be a grinder. You gotta know how to be a grinder and understand, like, you are not going to let up, fold, anything. You gotta have the mindset of no matter what, you a go-getter. You have to be a go-getter no matter what. You have to have that mindset that you are a go-getter no matter what. Now, even when you got it, you still hustling. Like, there's no sleep for you, like, barely. And yes, you have to have balance and get your rest, but I'm speaking on what makes you truly independent. Honestly, like, you have to just know how to be able to grind. That's the number one thing. And what's the definition of grind? Grind is simply a man or a woman that goes out there and chase a bag. Meaning, go out there and put in that work. Whether they're doing their job, their 9 to 5, they're hustling, whatever source of income they're doing, they do it. Those people are called people that has priorities. They know their priorities. They know what they're supposed to bring to the table. They know for a fact they got to keep working, hands down. So what makes them independent, right? It starts with basically making sure that you go do your work, making sure you bring home money. Money is the number one thing. Even though money is the root of all evil, we need it, hands down. We need it in order to keep those business open, in order to keep those companies open, in order to keep all that stuff open. We have to make sure we grind no matter what. We have to stay grinding. We can't let up on grinding. It's gonna be a time where you might feel like you up, but regardless, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep putting money in the bank account, all of that type of stuff. So that's the first thing, making sure you secure your job. Also, understanding the things that you have in life, a house, a car, all of these type of things that you own, right? Those things requires you to keep working. Those things require you to keep putting in that work. In order to keep that car, you got to keep paying your car note. In order for you to keep that house, you got to keep paying your mortgage, or unless you're paying everything off in full. Next thing, I want to say this, and this is for the married man, married women, boyfriend, girlfriends, couples, right? Okay. Now, you got you a sweetheart that is very sweet, kind, and want to give you the world, right? Or vice versa. Somebody that just want to help provide. Just want to help provide and pay for everything. Before you get that, right? And I tell people all the time, find you a man or find you a woman that is able to hold themselves down first. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? The only reason why I'm saying that is because a real woman and a real man is going to start off by you meeting them off top at first on their feet. When they on their feet and they up to scale, that's who you looking for, right? You want somebody independent, meaning like you want somebody that you see them paying their bills, you see them paying their rent, you see them paying mortgage, you see them paying car notes, you know them. And they've been a mother or they've been a father, like they just on top of it. Like hands down, they make it look so easy. In reality, it may not be easy. In reality, it's a lot of work. You got to apply pressure. You got to understand people like us have to keep applying pressure no matter what. But knowing that you find someone like that automatically has priorities. Her priorities is straight. She rather work, pay bills, take care of her kids, and don't hang out, don't club, don't do any of that. Like, that's not what she's trying to do. The club don't impress her. She more like, yeah, let's travel, let's take flights. Her mindset is literally where she's a grown woman mindset. Her mindset is like, no, my priorities together. I'd rather fix my house up, the house that I bought, buy things for my house, make my house be comfortable, just basically set myself up to where I don't gotta leave the house. Period. Like that's what I'm doing right now. Like setting my house up to where I don't have to leave. So when you find someone where they up to scale like that, off top, you know she independent. She don't need you. And technically, she needs you by choice. But in reality, she's straight before she met you, is what I'm saying. So if you dealing with somebody where she's straight before she met you, or vice versa, he's straight before he met you, baby, off top, you win it. You win it. Number one thing that is a red flag is if you are dating someone that is always got their hand out. If they forever got their hand out and they want you to buy this and that for them, and they constantly saying, oh, can I borrow $50? Can I borrow $100? The person that you're dating, off top, you know that person isn't independent. And that person is very needy. And that person is not holding their own down. You don't want that out of yourself. Like, yeah, you don't mind helping somebody, okay? Like, when it comes to getting somebody on their feet and stuff like that, that's cool, especially if you're digging that person. But honestly, me personally, if a woman or a man is just off top, always asking for money, no matter what, always got their hand out, and that's all they kind of want from you, you know what you're digging. You know what you're dealing with. Either they are a gold digger and they just want to take you and have you trick on them, or either they are not financially stable to where they can hold their own weight down. And those type of people needs to know how to stop handing out their hand. Those people they call either spoiled, they used to somebody always doing for them, and they don't know how to really grind and get out here in these streets and make stuff happen. Or either they simply are in a predicament in their life where they don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to get it on their own. They don't know what the value is of life, what truly to look for in life when it comes to being independent. So dealing with somebody that's independent and dealing with somebody that's not independent. So if you're independent and you have someone that's not independent, you guys are going to crash all the time, because you're going to find yourself doing more for that person than they doing for you. So you need to find someone, or wait on God. Wait on God to send you someone that is independent. Now, I want to talk about someone that changes from being independent to something else. Okay? And what I mean by that is married people or boyfriend, girlfriend. They move in together, whatever the case may be. Okay, you got some man that's generous. They be like, oh, I'm gonna pay for some of your stuff, pay for your bills, or whatever the case may be, or help you provide. And then off top, the woman or the man be like, okay, you got it. I'm Don't find yourself ever having someone do everything for you and you stop. Because guess what? You get used to that, you forgot really how you used to grind. You don't want to find yourself in a predicament to where that man walk out your life. Never forget who you are, like hands down. And what I mean by never forget who you are, when it comes to a man having control of your life, for example, a man or a woman that have control of your life because you may rely on them. Like you are literally to the point where they just want to do everything for you. Be careful with that. Honestly, be careful with that. Always have you a bag or two put up to the side. Have you a bank account to where you just literally, just in case that man walk out your life or that woman walk out on your life, you can secure yourself. No matter what, they walk out, you got your money in the bank. You got your money on the bank. And that's just me personally. Yes, I love it when men step up. I love it when women step up. Me personally, it should always be, give me 100% of you and I give you 100% of me. Okay, yes, we together, we go half on everything. That's how it is. But that's speaking mostly for married people. People that's married, that's typically what married people do. You know, they give each other 100%. They pay the light bill this time. They pay the mortgage this time. Whatever the case may be, that's what it is. But if you're just simply boyfriend and girlfriend, you got to understand that y'all not officially locked in yet. So when it comes to giving up your independency and you literally just stop and just realize, oh, I found me the one, and then he switch up on you, you got to be careful with that. Or she switch up on you. When it comes to being independent, right? Just don't stop being independent no matter what. Even when you get you somebody, still secure your bag. That's all I'm saying. And like me personally, like I'm just automatically adapt to being independent. Like I've been independent since I was senior year. Senior year is when I officially started discovering that I was being independent. I was out there grinding, doing what I gotta do at my young age. First job, everything. I was just out there. I'm like, you know what? I'm finna grind. I'm finna work at this McDonald's job and I'm about to grind. Like literally, off top, I need money. So if you need money, you gotta hustle. You gotta do what you gotta do to hustle. So when you off top start young, you forever will have that mind frame. I didn't grow up being spoiled. I didn't grow up having someone to where they paid for everything. They told me I didn't have to work or anything like that. My grandmother passed away. That was it. That was like a slap in the face for me, but it taught me I need to grind. I realized that I was out here on my own. Family didn't want me and I had to grind. Yeah, so no matter what, the message of being independent is keep being independent. When you finally find someone that matches your level, when you find you an independent man or an independent woman, like, ooh, she together. She got her own house, car, everything, job. You know, I see how she carry herself. Like, that's a plus. That's a catch. You're dealing with somebody that literally has values in life. She has structure in life. She move like everything. The way she move, the way she walks, she talks, she's independent. And that's why I love myself. But you will never catch me ever giving up on being independent. Like, honestly, even when I find a man, I will always hold myself down. I will still have some type of form of bank account with money in it, no matter what. Not saying it's not gonna work out between whoever end up with me, but you just gotta always have that mind frame. Like, always have that mind frame of no matter what, you gotta hold yourself down. Make sure you got a retirement funds or something saved up. Like, a lot of people don't value that. A retirement fund, 401k, that stuff is very important. You got to make sure you set yourself up and have some type of money you sitting on. So when you dealing with somebody up like that, up to scale, just understand when a man try to come for her, that man has to be the same thing. Got to match that energy. That man has to be also independent. That man also have to have himself together. A man that still stays with his mom and stuff like that and used to it, those type of men, they got some growing up to do. Now, in some cases, if the man got hurt and is down and they have to go back to mom's house, that's different. But I'm talking about as far as a man that is just stuck on sleeping on the couch, or still sitting with their mama, or the mans that just don't know how to save their money and don't really know the value of life. That is a turn off. Like, so off top, choose independent. Choose to be independent and learn how to find how to be independent if you don't know how to be independent. It's a good feeling knowing that you walking in your house and you opening your door and your keys fit in that door and they open, you be like, oh, this is my house. Like, what? It's a good feeling. Or opening your car door knowing that car door belongs to you. That's your car. Whatever it is you desire in life, you should receive it. So I always tell people to speak stuff into existence too. No matter what, you got to say to yourself, I own that before it's even mine. You got to have that mindset to where no matter what, whatever you do and how you grind and how you move, and then you look at something and you want it. I didn't grow up being a princess. And what I mean by princess, like daddy's little girl, mommy's little girl, where you get whatever you want. I didn't have that. And those type of ones, I feel like, those type of ones, rich kids or whatever like that automatically get everything they need. And they a little spoiled by it. I honestly feel like they still should know how to be independent just in case. You just never know. Still be independent so you won't have to grow up thinking that you still have your hand out. And honestly, we need to teach our kids that. Our kids needs to know off top, like no matter what, you have to still know how to be independent. I know I got you. I got you. When you get older and you turn 18, if you still want to live with me until you get on your feet, fine. But I want to teach you about credit. I want to teach you about the value of life. I want to teach you how to keep a job. I want to teach you how to go out there and apply pressure towards your future. That's what I want. I want to set you up, of course, and guide you. Make sure you straight. Make sure you go off to college. But you need to know the value of life. Because when you get out there in them streets ain't no joke. Them streets right there, it eat you alive. So when a lot of kids that's teenagers be wanting to move out and leave their parents' house right away, been there, done that. So check yourself before you feel like when you walk out, it's easy. It's not easy. You're going to be crying to come back home, I'm telling you, because being an adult is literally, I ain't going to say it's a challenge, but it's not easy. Being an adult is literally something. It takes a soldier, somebody strong, independent to really go out there and get it and grind and don't stop. Okay? Like everything I have, I got it on my own. Everything I have, I got it on my own. And that shows you how much independent I am, because everything I worked hard for, I did it. I did it because I believed in myself and I didn't give up on myself. I kept grinding no matter what. I knew my credit was messed up. I didn't cry about it. I went out and fixed my credit. I fixed it and I applied pressure to remove all the negative items off my credit. I had to apply pressure. I had to realize to myself, like, I can't live like that no more. 15 years ago, me is different from the person I am today. The person I am today, I'm so growth and I'm very humble. Don't dwell on anything you want in life. Like, hands down, if you know you want something in life, go get it. Go chase after it, okay? Apply pressure to get it. Like, you have to have that mind frame in life, hands down. I'm speaking to a prime example for me. Whatever I think of to my mind, like, oh, I want that, I always end up getting it, because that's how you're supposed to be. Before you even own it, you need to claim it before you even got it. And that's what you call a true hustler, a true believer in yourself. You got to believe in yourself and say to yourself, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this, I got this. Uplift yourself. And it starts with self-love. Love yourself enough to know that you can do whatever you want in life. You can be independent, okay? You can do all of it. So, again, I just want to say thank y'all always. Like I said, I got this jersey on right now. He retired. And, yeah, I my city ain't even playing, and I'm still rocking it, okay? I just wanted to support the whole, football tournament, all of that. So, but seriously, I just need y'all to understand, stay blessed, stress-free, stay prayed up, keep God first, no matter what. Like, I went to church today and I needed that. I needed to go to church and kind of feel uplifted because I want to be able to keep providing these messages and this inspirational talks to you guys. So I just have to stay uplifted myself, right? So it felt good to go to church, and I seen everybody with their little Packer shirt on. So I'm like, let me go home and put my Packer shirt on. Pastor had his on. The whole church was full of Packer stuff. Like, that's how you have to be. And he made the comment as, no matter what, you can't switch on nobody. You can't switch on nobody. You can't switch on your team no matter what. So even though they're not playing and they didn't make it to the finals, we still ride for our team. We still ride for our city. Yeah, they call us cheesehead, all of that type of stuff. But y'all have a blessed one. Y'all be safe. Again, happy Sunday. And to the next one. Anything that y'all want me to start talking about, just drop it underneath the comments, and I'll make sure that I plan on speaking up on it. And whatever you guys want to hear next, I'm going to keep coming with a talk with Kaylani. And thank y'all always for supporting me. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is A Talk with Kaylani. And if you guys are on my YouTube channel already, I just want to say thank y'all for following me on my YouTube channel. We are growing. We're going to grow over here. If you haven't did so, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is A Talk with Kaylani, for more talks with me.